Welcome back, everyone. This is Hawkeye the New. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name is Jody Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
And we are live on the internet, on YouTube. And we're going to be watching episode 3, which is called Echoes, I believe. Oh, sorry. Why am I on episode 1? What? That's not very good. Hold on a minute. I'm not ready. Okay. If you do want to play along, do what I just did, which is you want to go onto Disney Plus and you want to start episode 3 because we're on episode 3, Echoes, which is kind of fairly obvious once you get into the episode, but it's called Echoes. Move the playhead to all the zeros and then wait for the countdown, and we do 3, 2, 1, and then we go. So that's what we do all the time. So is everyone ready?
No.
Is everyone ready to begin?
No.
No?
I've got some technical issues. James has got a thing.
Talk amongst yourselves.
James is going to do a wee PowerPoint presentation.
Song and dance.
While we wait. about
how drunk I was last week. And
how
my crisps eaten was.
How to Eat Crisps Quietly by James Baker.
Honestly, I went back and looked at the video and I couldn't fit like enough in my mouth. I was like, I actually thought Sloan was typing on the computer. And I was like, that's just me eating crisps.
Yeah. I would say though your best moment was the stealthy pot noodle, though. You know, trying to hide the fact you're eating a pot noodle, James.
Aye, that was a wee while ago, though, wasn't it?
That was about 2 years ago.
You're kidding.
No.
You're kidding.
Aye. No. That was a wee while ago.
It was nearly 2 years ago. Yeah, it was about...
But see, when we done the last episode, right, I was all week long, I was like, I can't even look at that episode. I was so drunk. So drunk. And then this afternoon, I was like, I'm just looking at it. I was like, and I was shoveling the skips in my. I wasn't even watching the telly. I was so loud, and
that says a lot about episode 2.
I was asleep.
You prefer a skip.
By the way, I have to apologise to you guys and the viewer.
The viewer. there was multiple viewers.
I think we had a couple.
James and Jay.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is where we're here for the the good stuff.
Never again. Never drinking again.
Yeah.
Okay.
What have you got there?
Wait, are you drinking Corona?
At least that's quiet with skips.
I know. What an idiot. What a selfish person.
So what do we all think of episode 3 then? Seeing as how we're
loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I actually thought it was quite cinematic.
Yeah, it's also basically the comic book as well. That's the bit I've got up to in the comic book.
All right, okay.
And it's almost shot for shot. Exactly the same.
That's interesting. Okay, let's get into it then without saying any more.
All right. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go on 3. So, 3, 2, 1, and then go. We're playing episode 1, season 1, episode 3. I'm breaking this head in for someone else. All right, okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't know what happened there to my Disney Plus. It didn't start.
Uh-oh.
Earlier. To do a wee reset. I'm watching it on my phone.
Why does that kid know sign language? I mean, apart from obviously his dad's hard of hearing, as we know he's not deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's learning it because he must have said to his teacher or something and said.
It's quite a heavy thing.
On, by the way.
Yeah.
We didn't actually say don't skip the recap, but don't.
Yes, but don't skip the recap.
No, don't do that.
Well, late now.
Is there an echo in here?
I like echo. There is definitely echo in here. I've done a complete 180 in this TV show.
Yeah.
I did, honestly.
Because of this episode?
Because of this episode, I know I drunkenly said last week it was a little bit rubbish. Now I've actually just fallen in love with it, head over heels.
Yeah.
I think it might be the best TV show yet.
The best yet, James?
100.
I love this episode.
100%. This is my favourite, other than Loki, which has got a special place in my heart. But this one is just
really.
I mean, now, it's so humble. Just now,
I love this backstory bit as well.
Totally.
I think episode 2 wasn't as good as episode 1, but this episode was better.
Oh no, this episode was phenomenal.
There's actually a lot of, memorable bits in this episode as well. It's not just a kind of filler. It's a proper good episode.
So clever how they done this bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's mouth reading, so you can see what she hears or not. What she's meant to hear.
Mm-hmm. There's certainly a lot of that in it, isn't there? About deafness and sort of disability. It's obviously a kind of theme through this whole thing.
Yep.
Good that
and
they
you can
do that,
see
isn't
that
it?
child is reading her lips.
Yeah.
She wants to play capoeira, which is the Brazilian martial art.
Not many people know about.
Yep.
Always like a shadow puppet.
Her dad is in Taika Waititi's Reservation Dogs.
I recognise him.
Okay. He's in Fargo as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is that Taika Waititi's programme? Reservation Dogs.
Aye, and it's reeking of him. Aye,
I didn't know that. I'll need to start watching it. What's he been in for as well?
I've only ever seen him in this one and Psycho's Reservation
No, man,
Dogs.
he's like Last of the Mohicans or something. I've seen him like something like that.
I love all this dragon talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, dragons live in another world, he says. It's like,
So this is where the conflict is happening, because I actually love her character and her father cares for her so much.
Mm-hmm.
But we also are meant to care for Hawkeye and Kate Bishop.
But then, do you not think all the kind of antagonists have got a kind of sympathetic background story?
Yep.
They do in Marvel, really. You kind of feel for them a wee bit to a certain extent. Even Thanos, he was doing what he thought was right. Wasn't just doing it for evil purposes.
I don't think I felt as sorry for Thanos as I do for these guys, to be fair.
No.
I like these guys more than Thanos.
Zan McClarnon,
I prefer
was
Thanos.
in Doctor Sleep.
Ah, right, yeah. It's quite a good film, actually. Sequel to
I've
Shining.
not watched it yet.
Yeah, it's on Prime, I think now. Pretty good.
Aye, it is.
Ian McGregor's in it.
He's also in Westworld.
This is the bit everyone is talking about.
Westworld.
Your uncle take you home.
Yes, your uncle take you home.
Your kingpin.
Kingpin. Do you think though that they've stuck that in so that everybody's going, what's Kingpin?
Confirmed, yeah. That chuckle though, that sounds like Vincent D'Onofrio in him.
It is exactly his.
Yeah.
Faith didn't even know she started to watch Daredevil, but she's not at that point.
He was
and
fantastic.
It's a Kingpin.
He was amazing as him. You just beat him up. Oh,
what
so
a great Kingpin.
Yeah.
He's such a good actor.
Yeah.
A chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
Proper chameleon.
Oh man,
I thought she'd have
prosthetic leg.
Prosthetic leg.
Mm-hmm.
So, does anyone know if that actor has a prosthetic leg?
I don't know.
Well, she had it. She had it as a kid as well. There in the scene previous. So it's not like she's been in a fight as an adult and it's happened. She's had it as a kid as well.
All this stuff, and see all the play that they do with her hearing perspective, his hearing perspective, is just amazing. Yeah. Actually, what makes me love this show. Because right now people who are able to hear have no idea what's going on in someone's mind that can't hear.
Mm-hmm. Did you see do you watch Strictly Come Dancing, James? I know this is a bit random. No. There's a deaf girl in that show, right? And a few weeks ago there, Sloan, you won't know this either. And a few weeks ago there, they halfway through the dance, they cut the sound. And they did the dance. They did the dance from her perspective.
Oh wow!
I seen that.
It was a magical TV moment. Yeah,
I felt quite massively ignorant when they done that. I was like, oh, and even in certain parts of this TV show, it makes me feel ignorant.
Yeah, but it's not your fault.
No, I know, but I've never, after 47 years on this earth, thought of
about it. I know, neither have I.
No,
I haven't either. Yeah, and it does make you aware of these things. It puts it in the forefront. Kind of disabilities and things like that.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that guy's dead.
No, he's not really dead, so it's just a program.
It's a TV show.
Shut up! I'm trying to love this.
Don't get too upset.
You shouldn't. I'm on the edge here. Last week I didn't like it.
So yeah.
So, Sloan, Cape Toys, are they still open?
No, gone.
No, they've gone, haven't they? I mean, I went there when I used to live in Phoenix in Arizona years ago.
Right,
they've licensed that from someplace, though. I mean, somebody obviously owns the receiver or whatever it is. They licensed that for a reason. They must have done.
I've got a problem with this scene.
What?
The fact that they're tied to these unicorn and the rocket thing. How easy would it be just to slip your hands over the head of that unicorn?
They're not really. I'll get the impression when I watch this, I'm thinking they're waiting for someone. Really, they're not really trapped. They're just kind of waiting for someone. Although Bishop is probably trapped to be a bit more.
Yeah. I think her gaffer tape's kind of a wee bit more wrapped around that, whatever the front thing is. But Hawkeye could definitely. Week. Oh, she's good. Aye, I think she's good when she's with him. The chemistry is good between them.
Yes,
not him. Hawkeye. I mean,
and I also fell in love with Pizza Dog this week.
Oh
yeah.
I love the fact later on that kind of comment later on when they're sitting in the subway.
Yeah.
Because we're all thinking it. What about the dog?
I know. See, if you're not properly tuned into this, like second by second, you'll miss the importance of later on that he can't hear what she's saying.
Yeah.
And have a conversation, but they're both thinking the same way.
Yeah. And there's a beautiful moment later on again when he's on the phone. A really nice moment.
That is lovely.
And it kind of bonds the two characters together as well.
Didn't realise Jon Snow was in this.
Does look like
I know. Looks like Jon Snow's wee brother.
Does
aye.
Brian.
Jimmy Snow. Brian Snow.
Bob Yellow.
Snow. Wee Brido.
Yellow Snow.
I love this, man.
My subtitles on now. Why does he say that there?
I don't think he knows how to sign as well as she does.
Aye, fully.
No, but he says it though.
Yeah,
just signing it. He actually says it.
Yeah, that's for us.
Okay.
You notice how we're getting Kazi and Barton? But when the Kingpin laughed, it was like man chuckles.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting. But then with Marvel have teased us before with the series, having introducing Quicksilver into WandaVision, and it wasn't. It was just a guy who
but that was
to
a
be cast.
misdirect because of
But they've done it before with us,
I don't know, man.
They do like to mess with the fans. Be good if this one was true. I'd quite like it.
You like what?
I'd quite like it if Kingpin come into this. Hey, James.
It was So I mean, it could have been Ronan, it could have been Hawkeye, but it could have been somebody else because Kingpin, he's got a habit of getting people to dress up as other people and get them killed.
Saddam Hussein style.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Right, did I miss something? I thought Echo cut the gaffer tape off Hawkeye's hands, and now he seems to have it back on.
No, he cut it off himself. Yeah, he does it.
Right, I've missed. I've obviously
he's still doing it. I don't know what he's using to cut it because it's just a bit of.
Actually,
fiberglass.
I thought he did. I thought somebody's got unbound. No, he did because he was signing. He said,
I don't know how
"Thank
he
you."
got his hands taped again, unless I've just missed it.
Maybe he's. And his hands were at the front as well, underneath the unicorn's head.
I don't know.
Under his
you
chin.
kind of get the impression that the Tracksuit Mafia are just a wee bit soft.
A little bit.
And they don't even realise that he's untied. But then why would he tie himself back up? That's a bit odd, that.
But they've all got guns and bats and stuff, but they kind of are just a wee bit soft. And you also kind of get the impression that Echo is a wee bit soft, and is it Kazi?
Kazi, yeah, that's her buddy.
Jon Snow's wee brother.
Yeah.
We definitely need a really good bad guy, though, in this.
Like, maybe the Kingpin.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't get that. That's what I was saying last week. We don't get that with these shows. Closest we got to that was John Walker as a kind of good baddie.
Yeah.
Yes. Because he was in it for himself and for his own reasons and stuff, and he really believed it. And he was an interesting character,
Yep.
Oh, right,
Hey.
right, Jay. 100 lines. It's ridiculous.
Hockey.
I like the hockey a bit.
Just for a time check, we're coming up on 15 minutes now. Exactly 15 minutes in the episode. 15 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yep.
If that helps.
Bang on.
So are they both in the manager's office then? Is that where they stored like all the arrows? The clippers?
Yeah, that's where the principal's office.
No, that's the KB toy. I like this, but this is a really cool wee bit actually.
Yeah.
Is this the first we've seen him back with his bow and arrow for a while?
Aye. Into the ball pit.
This reminds me of a comedy show, this bit where he comes out of the ball pit. He does this bit where he's swimming underneath it.
It's good, this bit. See this whole action sequence, the whole long action sequence here, it gets better and better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yes. There's lots of archery.
It really ramps up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what we're kind of here to see.
I'm not. I'm here to see Kingpin.
I am now, but Wonder Woman.
Yes.
I can't not see Jon Snow.
Near can I.
You know?
That's what I was thinking. He was good in the Eternals, actually. Kit Harington.
But it's,
Oh,
but
like
it's
that
all,
car. I want that car. I want that
oh
car.
yeah. But
Or
it's
a
all
Dodge
it's all
Challenger.
non-lethal shots as well that he
Yeah.
fires at them.
Oh.
He doesn't actually
Doesn't
kill
he,
them. He
after
just
all?
memes them.
Do you think they're dead, James? I wonder if James thinks they're actually dead. I'm not sure if they're actually.
No, they're all still alive because he stabs 2 people in the foot. He gets one guy through the hand. Another guy gets in the shoulder.
That was a thing we noticed in The Mandalorian, though. There's an awful lot of stun gun shots.
Yes.
The Bad
Remember?
Batch.
In the second, was it the Bad Batch?
Bad Batch.
Was
Well,
it Bad Batch?
that's
We
because,
noticed that.
that's because they still see them as brothers, whereas the stormtroopers are
All right,
fighting
guys.
to...
Let's talk about this scene here, right?
Yes.
Oh,
We've
yes.
seen
Yes,
this
yes,
scene
yes.
before.
Beautifully
in-
shot.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
this? What's the film with Colin Firth in it? He's the last man on Earth.
Oh no, Colin Firth.
Oh,
Not
son of, I know the one you mean.
It had the
Children of-
longest cut
Children
scene.
of
Children of Men.
Men.
Children of Men. Aye. This is one of these
Is that
scenes.
not Clive
Really?
Owen?
Clive
Clive
Owen.
Owen. Sorry.
Clive Owen.
Colin Firth,
I knew
Clive
you
Owen.
were talking about for
All white
but-
guys look the same.
this whole scene. This whole scene here is
GTA.
this whole scene here is phenomenal.
How did they do this?
From any it's a one shot thing.
Aye.
Or it
They
seems
make
like
it feel like
it's
one
shot as
shot,
one
but
shot,
I'm
yeah.
almost certain it's not.
Oh no, it wouldn't be.
But look at this. Look at her hair. It's like
I love
she's
that
going
scene.
backwards. 100%. She's going backwards.
Mm-hmm. Didn't expect that. Purple Pain.
Play-Doh.
I think some of this has been shot in the volume.
Really?
I think it has. There's bits where it's just like maybe that and that.
I think this is one of the best car chase sequences I've seen for a long time.
It's up there
Apart
with
from-
Driver, I think.
Entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah. I watched Kate. You seen that film on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
There's a great car chase in that. It's fantastic.
Oh no, wait.
Sorry, I'm reading Jay's thing. Yeah, I agree. It's a good mix of comedy and action.
Yeah, I would agree, Jay.
Yeah, James. to
Yeah,
answer
you're right.
that,
You're right, Jay. We'll need
that
you back
might
on
be a bit
sometime
fatal.
for those kind of comments.
You guys want rid of me?
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
No.
Also, yes, she does blow up a car later on. Maybe that's a little bit fatal.
I think that's the volume. Oh, this is a good bit.
Hey. I know. They go over Santa. I love this bit actually.
I like this arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Brilliant. The cluster tree.
Look, Santa pops back up. Hey,
I love that.
yes,
I love
Santa.
I love that scene.
I
Brilliant.
know.
No one's walking away from that car crash there. Jay's coming for your job, James.
Yeah.
Jay, are you
Send your
talking
CV
about me?
to Sloan Kelly.
At superkellybros.com.
Listen, I promise you guys, I'll never drink again. Look at that Dodge Challenger.
One
Oh,
strike.
I know.
Oh, that is lovely, and I feel they actually wreck it.
So
Anyway,
in
James,
the-
it wasn't the drinking; it was the skips.
In the comic book, That's his car. That's Clint's car. Is the Dodge Challenger.
I want one,
and it gets rickety wrecked in that as well.
I want one.
Yoink.
This reminds me of TCR racing. Remember, Sloan?
Oh yeah,
we get that race tracks.
I was a Ski Electrics guy, so I didn't get TCR.
Oh, were you? You know what TCR is, though?
Total Control Racing.
You could change lanes.
Yeah, you could flip lanes. There's a little
switch
thing.
And there was ramps and everything on it. It was magic. Brilliant. That's what reminds me.
At this point, I'm like, Faith, do you know what totaled means? Because that's not something we say. Over here, we say write off. We don't say totaled.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With these,
it's such a good sequence. This whole thing.
Keep an eye out.
And this could be Hawkeye the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawkeye the movie.
Look at, like it says, Pym.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yes.
Doink. Oof. Whoa.
Did you just say doink?
Yeah.
Doink.
Doink.
So I don't know if you joined us a bit too late, but we were basically saying we're all in this now. This is us.
High. This is high. High Marvel.
Yep.
We would never compare all
I don't think at the end of this I'll be as emotional as WandaVision.
It's Christmas, James. I wouldn't bet on it.
No.
Yeah. Could end up like Die Hard.
So not only is she deaf, she's Native American, and she has lost a limb.
Yep.
And she's in charge of all those white guys. That's great.
Yeah. I like this bit.
So see the wee poster behind them?
Are you feeling that there are no options?
Has that got to do with the blip?
I don't know.
Is that the NFI? Is that I'm sure the NFI's got is like
actually, yeah.
Blip therapy.
Oh really? Could be. Yeah.
We're trained helping families move forward together.
I like all these wee kind of posters, you know, the poster for the Captain America musical and things like that that are kicking around.
I love these Sam Raimi shots.
There you go,
Rogers. New York.
Rogers the musical.
Yeah, they're nice as well.
Yeah. Did you ever see that the one about the what was it called? The Sound of Metal? About the deaf drummer. That was a fantastic thing as well, about somebody, you know, going deaf. It was a great film, actually.
Remember the Scottish, she's a dame now, but Eileen or Aileen or whatever her name was, the percussionist, she was deaf. She still is deaf.
Yeah. See, the first time I noticed how good sound could be in a movie and how affecting it could be, it was Saving Private Ryan, the opening scene when the explosion and Tom Hanks see her.
Mm.
Remember that scene? And everything goes underwater and kind of muffled and stuff.
Yes.
I never heard sound used like that before in a movie.
Mm.
I love this scene.
That's great, yeah. I mean, obviously not so great for him, but
So good.
Beautifully acted.
Such a good episode, this. It brings a tear to my eye a wee bit. I think we will be tears before bedtime with this series. See this heartfelt stuff.
Plucking at the old
That's a game changer.
heartstrings.
This heartfelt stuff.
So the closed captioning actually says what Nathaniel says.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, but if you watch it without, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Say
It's
anything.
just.
It just gives you the muffled thing, and she holds up what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just guesses that.
I love you, 3000. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's nice. Nice, isn't it?
So if we look at WandaVision, there was no real backstory. We kind of knew everything.
Well, we knew the backstory, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was kind of where they were, but yeah.
And Falcon
Jay's
with the
right.
soldier.
Yeah.
We didn't really care. You cared about John Walker being like this ace war hero, but his backstory wasn't like this. There was no Loki backstory. We knew that also.
Didn't need one. We'd seen, seen enough in the movies,
But both these backstories, the Kate Bishop and the Echo backstory, both brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite good what they've done with the Ronin part, the Hawkeye character.
Yeah. How far are you into this comic book, Sloan? Reading it? Can't hear.
Sorry, I muted because it was like elephants up the stairs.
I thought you were making a point there.
Sorry. Just up into the car chase. So I'm just a little bit beyond the car chase.
All right, okay.
So we're all in agreement. Sorry.
No. There you
go. I think the pizza dog eye is an effect as opposed to that's the dog they hired for the job.
No, it is because in the comic book he's missing an eye. But there's still
it's an effect. Like they didn't just hire
it's CGI. They didn't just gouge some dog's eye out. Yeah.
Oh no, but I'm sure there's a couple of one-eyed dogs out there. Hold still.
Oh, Evelyn's friend lives on a farm, and she had a dog, and we went to visit them, and the dog's eye was like sitting on its cheek.
Oh.
And it was just walking about, and they're like, clapping it and all that, as if nothing was. No, it was a lab, I think.
Because the pugs, their eye sockets are a bit shallower. It's
one
of those dogs anyway, and the eyes pop out occasionally. Got to put them back in again.
At one moment, its eye brushed against my knee.
That's horrible.
Oh my god! Pushing it away like that.
Put me right off my treacle scone.
A bit.
Doggo.
It's not doggo. It's pizza dog.
Pizza dog.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a behind the scenes photograph, and it's Haley Steinfeld, and she's holding a dog like that, and the dog's kind of leaning into her, and you can see clearly the dog's got both eyes, so it is a CGI effect on the dog.
Yeah, which is fine, totally fine.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I like her costume.
See this? This is funny. This, yeah. Yeah, and the reasons why he's like, no, because this is why.
And she actually put a H on his on his hat.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Confirmed.
It's what he wears in the comic books. He's a little pizza.
A little pizza doggo. Yes. Stop talking about pizza. I'm starving.
The dog's my favourite character. All right, so we had. What do we have?
No,
in
that
One
was
Division?
Faith.
That was the
That
helicopter.
was Faith.
Yeah.
That was Faith.
Miss Minutes. Was it Miss Minutes?
Miss
That
Minutes.
was mine.
He does actually have an H in his
quite-
forehead up there.
I quite often forget that quite a lot of the characters in this TV show forget or don't actually know he's Ronan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Mm-hmm.
And it's
Same
been conversations
character.
like this make me realise, all right, okay.
He really is in the shadows, Hawkeye. He really is.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be known. Even though some folk do recognise him as Hawkeye. It's a bit bizarre.
Shots fired.
That's true, Jay. That's true, Jay.
Remember his Red Wing?
Aye, that's right. So it's
Aye, right now she'll be like, Red Wing who? Who's there? Who's Red Wing?
probably aye.
I like Pizza Dog.
Yeah, Pizza Dog's pretty cool. Needs to be lab.
I wore my Red Hood t-shirt
Yep.
What is that?
for tonight's episode.
Oh.
No.
Little Caesar.
Dog father.
Oh,
I like Little Caesar.
Yeah.
That's the name of the pizza place.
it kind of makes you wonder when this was shot because it looks quite awesome there.
Mm-hmm. Probably last year.
You think? Aye.
Maybe.
Could be.
Disney Plus are very slow to release stuff. They're, it's very kind of slow and steady type, releasing new stuff. It's better than it was, but compared to Netflix and things like that, they're like bang, 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 bang. But then you could argue the quality of Disney Plus stuff's higher.
Much higher. I mean, sometimes Netflix stuff feels a bit like shovelware.
Oh god, aye.
Especially all their murder mysteries things.
Oh, aye. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett is coming after this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
7 episodes, by the way. I thought it was only 6.
Is
Oh.
Yeah, it's 7. 7 episodes.
It sounds like
I think each one will be a chapter of his life as well.
You think?
But it'll have I think it'll have a thread through it.
He's gonna rule by respect, not fear.
He certainly is, James. You're right. Good for him.
That looks amazing.
Just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
It looks utterly amazing. It better be amazing. I didn't even know if I wanted a Book of Boba Fett until I saw the trailers.
How would you
I
not
saw him
want a
sitting
Book
in
of Boba
that.
Fett?
Well, not until I saw him sitting in that,
on the throne?
Bib Fortuna getting kicked off. And, yeah, no.
Fennec drinking the
Oh man,
raw
I know.
meal or whatever it is.
Yeah. Like, I want this so much. Then when I saw the trailers, I was like, Jesus Christ, I want this.
Arm & Hammer.
Yeah.
I'll bet, yeah. It's probably just down the road from it.
It is New York after all.
Yeah. Hey, Sloan Limited.
Oh,
I know.
Saw that. Huh. There you go. Name check.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh. Whoa. That was a bit close. Oh, aye.
Okay, so brilliant episode. Who are Bert and Bertie?
I know.
Don't know. Unclear.
I never.
I think. Wait a minute.
I
Are
never
those,
noticed
are those the two guys that live together on Sesame Street?
No, that's Bern.
Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
I don't know. I don't even know who those guys are.
Hurty Dirty. I love these title sequences. I love the music at the end.
Aye.
And those directors, do they direct the whole thing? Are they showrunners, or was that just? I never noticed the Bert and Ernie thing until the end of that show.
Bert and Bertie.
Amber Templemore Finlayson and Kate Elwood, known as Bert and Bertie.
So have they done
British
the whole
film
thing?
and television directors. They're best known for directing Troop Zero. They will direct a block of episodes for Disney Plus series Hawkeye. I don't know what Troop Zero is.
That's funny, James, because when I watched this, I'd never noticed that in the previous episodes until this one, and I was like, "Oh, that's odd."
What, the Bert and Bertie?
Bert and Bertie, aye. Yeah.
I don't know.
This reminds me of when I used to do Flash animations back in college.
Back in the day.
That
was a very, very good episode. Like I say, I've totally
You're in
this.
See if they do Kingpin next week.
Oh, it'll be that Vince McMahon gif for me.
Blow our minds, man.
Definitely.
Blow our minds.
The thing I like about this show is every single episode I've felt, oh, is that it? Like you were getting into it and you're like, oh man, I want more of this.
Yeah.
Well,
like that's a good show for me.
That's the first episode I felt like that.
Oh really? Okay.
Every other episode I'm like, I kind of want this to finish, but that's the first episode I thought, well, I can't believe that's just.
I'm definitely still in.
Definitely.
Oh,
yeah.
Talking of, I mentioned this a couple of weeks back on the podcast every Sunday, that Doctor Who is like a 1/1000th of the last Loki series, or the Loki series. They mentioned the multiverse in last week's episode of Doctor Who.
Oh, did they?
I almost face palmed myself so hard it was back through into the sofa.
Knocked yourself out.
I woke up. It was Tuesday. Multiverse.
Well, can I tell you something? About Disney Plus? Right. At the moment, what they've got on, they've got The Last Duel, which is Ridley Scott's brand new film that was just out in cinemas there. With
Disney Plus.
Jodie Whittaker, Adam. Adam.
Levine.
No, Adam.
I thought Jodie Whittaker was a Sun Page 3 model.
No, Whittaker. Wait a minute.
The Last Jewel. Jewel.
Yeah.
It's not on here.
Duel.
Oh, Jewel as in. I shall meet you at 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Sorry. Directed by Ridley Scott, Matt Damon, Adam Driver, Jodie Comer, Ben Affleck, Harry Walter, and Ziegler.
Star-studded.
It's Ridley Scott's new movie. It's on Disney Plus right now.
Well,
and Devs is on as well.
We're watching
which me and you watched.
Alec Garfield.
Oh yeah, is that any good?
Holy smokes!
That are you watching it on Disney Plus?
I'm watching it on Disney Plus. Aye,
right.
It's
Okay.
on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I've not started it, but
Rosario Dawson's in it.
Definitely start it.
What's his face? Batman. He's in it as well, isn't he?
Michael Keaton, and it's Batman versus Ahsoka.
Sign me up.
Rosario Dawson, she's there.
Rosario Dawson.
Some guys want to divorce her character. I'm not sure how that works. But good program, by the way.
Exams. Okay.
Hawkeye, that is fantastic.
Yep. It was a great wee episode as well. Car chase, the sort of plucking at the heartstrings, and a wee bit of comedy. Introduction of Echo. Yeah, a few Easter eggs. The laugh, the cufflinks, Uncle.
Action.
Yep.
Lots of good stuff there. And for all that stuff, still quite a humble episode.
Mm-hmm. And also a hell of a cliffhanger at the end of it as well.
Still humanizing our superheroes.
Yeah.
I think that was maybe my problem with the first couple episodes. I didn't feel like they were probably quite humble. I don't think they were humble enough for me.
The LARPing bit was kind of humbling, I thought.
I liked the LARP a bit. Of course it did.
Yeah. Coming in from fighting Thanos to fighting some guy in Central Park over a suit. It's kind of nice. Obviously, Jodie's cracked open another wee tin. He's up for the night.
He must be.
So, what did you guys think of the episode anyway? So, James, what did you guys think? Did you like it? Is it worthwhile tuning in? Is it everything you expected from a Marvel show?
I think sometimes Jay and James, and if Faith's on, they just like, I imagine them just like, I can't stay awake anymore.
just falling asleep. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is 11 o'clock at night in the UK.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why. In all seriousness, I think that's just the reason why.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the votes are in. James thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
Jay thought it was brilliant.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, definitely good.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty consistent, I would say, as well.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you guys have got Prime, you get a whole bunch of stuff for free, and that's where I got the Hawkeye comic from. It was free on Prime? Yeah, through the Kindle,
the Matt Fraction.
Yeah. So it's Volume 1, My Life as a Weapon. It's called Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon. Every single time. I just say that.
I thought Audible was
Amazon.
By Amazon.
It is.
So why have they not got it on Audible? Oh, because it's Audible.
Because it's very difficult to.
It's not printed.
Comic books.
Don't know.
To be honest,
me too, Jay.
WandaVision's still your number one?
Yeah. I'd say Loki's second, and then Winter Soldier, and then this so far.
I think WandaVision for me is bold, and I really liked it, but I much preferred Loki to WandaVision. I'm glad they made WandaVision though, because WandaVision was just.
I thought Loki would have been my number one, but didn't quite nail the ending.
The last bit they did that thing, when you land like that, and they kind of did that thing, and they went and did the step forward and then the step back, and that's like you get 2 points taken off it. Yeah. That was kind of Loki was a bit like that at the end.
And you always say, James, that if they'd flipped those 2 episodes, that would have been for
flip
me
you.
As well.
Flip you over.
Mm-hmm. It would have been up there. Yeah. I'll flip you.
Right. I'll flip you. I'll flip you over.
Aye.
Are you going to flip
I think probably when you actually think about everything that went on in WandaVision.
Yeah. That bit there, the red herring stuff, the whole thing with Quicksilver.
Oh yeah. Everyone was talking about it.
The bees.
Everyone was talking about it. Yeah. There was
so
many talking points.
Water cooler television.
And I think big time.
And I think that's the reason for me why Disney Plus kind of works. I know that people go, "Oh, it sucks the fact you don't get all the episodes in once, but in a one-er." But with the weekly episodes, you get things like this where you get people talking about it and generating a buzz. And I think that is more important than just going, "Here's all your episodes." Because then it's like, then you get people watching it over a weekend, then you get people watching it over a month and all that kind of stuff. And whereas this one is, you tune in every week and you talk about it amongst your friends.
Indeed.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, especially the theories, like the whole Mephisto misdirect and this means there's going to be a crossover, and this means we're going to get mutants in the MCU and things.
The wee song and dance routine at the end with what do you call her? Agatha. Just everything about it, man. It was like.
Have you seen that wee meme that I've got for No Way Home?
No.
I'm going to send it to you right now. You have to post it up. So just give me a sec. Are you still there?
Well, we did this last week, didn't we?
I know. It's just that Jay put that up, and I thought, right, okay.
I forgot about memes, actually.
Do you know the thing is?
Sorry, I have to put this in as well. Show this. This is Faith collecting, picking up some Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pops last night. Oh, sorry. And take that one too. That's quite funny.
Yeah.
Oh, where is this? Have I deleted this from memory?
Yeah.
That's not a meme. That's just a photograph.
Oh, here we go.
No, that's what it was. Yeah.
That was just Faith.
I know, I'm spoiling it for myself.
Don't spoil it for yourself.
Right, go on.
Right.
Like that. Hello, Peter.
I didn't look.
That's funny. Squirtle.
All right. Okay. Octavius. Oh, I saw this one. Did I?
Have you seen that one? Did I post that?
Zoom in slow and I can't read that.
It's the one I'm going to go out with a male friend. Careful, boys nowadays only think about one thing.
Oh yes, yeah. Yep.
Far from home. Or
all boys can think about his 3 Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Who's going to be in Spider-Man Far From Home? No Way Home, rather.
That hype's pretty incredible.
Oh man. See, apparently the tickets are absolutely going crazy for the Spidey film.
It's the only thing keeping Sony Pictures afloat. was the Spider-Man movies. And apparently there's going to be 3 more movies after this one.
3 more.
Yeah.
So is Kevin Feige got his mitts in there? Is that what?
Aye.
Okay.
And it's with Tom Holland as well, so he's there. Is that right?
I know.
Really? Have you booked your you have booked your tickets, James?
Yes, yeah, we're all done. And also booked
Are you all
tickets
going?
for because myself and Faith have the tickets for the Odeon.
Yeah.
But we just booked a couple for Heidi and Gillian also. Whether they can make it or not, we just like there's your tickets. You can come or you can come to the film or not.
Is that the midnight thing?
No. I said to Faith, I wouldn't do midnight. I don't enjoy midnight showings. Kind of ruins the film for me. So no, it's like a 4 o'clock showing, probably half 4 maybe.
Aye. When's it start?
15th.
What
so
date?
What is that? It's like
15th,
almost. It's 13 days away.
All right, it's not far then.
Mm.
It's not far. I don't know why it's called No Way Home though.
What was the first one? Homecoming. That was a reference to Spidey coming back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I thought.
Yep. It was Homecoming, as in it was like the college year thing as well.
Yes, yeah. The homecoming dance.
A homecoming queen type thing. Well, not queen, but homecoming
so
as
then
in
he had Far From Home.
Far From Home, which was in Europe.
He was on holiday.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Europe who?
No, Europe who? You just missed some very intellectual chat there between.
As soon as
James
I said it, I knew it.
Yeah. Nice one.
What
I was just saying there about why it's called the new Spidey is why the new Spider-Man is called No Way Home.
No Way Home. No way, Jose. No,
I think it's because things have changed, and and all the kind of multiverses there and stuff, and there's no way back.
I think it's the baddies. I think it represents the baddies because they pulled them into this or Earth 616 or whatever this universe is, and they can't send the baddies back. There's no way for them to go home.
Why? I'm going to ask you this maybe. Before I feel we're about to sign off, but I'm going to ask you this.
Well,
why is in the trailer? Why is Peter Parker crying?
Hopefully not, because no. Well, there's that moment that kind of reflects the Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone scene, isn't there?
Yep. So do you think MJ is potentially
hopefully
involved in that?
Maybe.
Hopefully not.
So sorry, I don't understand this chat from James. He says they've denied a new trilogy now.
What?
I hope not.
No, they haven't.
I'm going to riot on High Street if they have. You and me, Jody.
Right, I'm videoing. I'll hold your jacket, James. No. Are you looking into this?
I'm looking into this now.
Right, you go for it. Oh, was it not official that? I thought it was official.
I thought it was official. I still think it is.
Okay,
it's super official.
No, don't play the video. I hate autoplay. Here we go.
First world
Marvel confirms Tom Holland will continue as Spider-Man in 3 more movies.
What website's that?
Website. It's funny.
Cinema Fart.
It's the New Zealand Herald.
All right.
It must be
Ain't
true.
it cool news?
Oh no, it must be true then.
They're reputable. They're a paper of note.
Wait a minute. Tom Holland comments on Marvel and Sony's new Spider-Man trilogy plans. Tom says, "I've never heard anything in the." No, no.
You need to do it in his
Listen,
Liverpudlian accent.
all I can say is we have said some very exciting things to be talking about. He's changed his tune.
I know.
Aye. All I can say is I'd
Usually-
like to make
usually
millions
spoils
and
everything.
millions of dollars per year.
Yeah. I don't know what those things are or what they will transpire to mean, but it looks like it's an incredibly bright future ahead. And as I've said before, Spider-Man will forever live in me. It's a bit cryptic.
What?
He will forever live inside me.
So Sony apparently has put out a statement saying nothing's set in stone, but they'd like to do it. Yes, they like the money. It's the only thing that Sony Pictures is doing that's making them money is these movies.
Hmm.
Sony insiders say there's no official plans for the Spider-Man trilogy.
Oh.
I mean, they probably are denying it, but as soon as Disney drives up the money truck, I think at some point it's inevitable that Sony will get out of the pictures game.
Yeah.
And they'll end up
Screen
selling
Rant
it
says
to Disney.
Screen Rant says new MCU Spider-Man trilogy debunks 3 big No Way Home theories. Oh no, it's something different. Sorry.
Was that from the Daily Mail, Jody?
And on that note,
everybody's reporting it. Oh, sources say, and the sources are the New Zealand Herald. Right. Okay. Well, that's not so good.
Keep the hype up. That's what I say.
I know, exactly. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, and why wouldn't you? It's it's a bunch of people talking about another Marvel show that's out there on the YouTube. Well, not on YouTube. We're on YouTube. They're on Disney Plus. If you like this, hit the old like button and share and comment and all that kind of stuff because it really does help the channel out. And we really do appreciate it. And if you got this far and you want timely reminders of when we put up new content, then hit the old subscribe button, notification bell. They're down there somewhere, down that side, on YouTube. And YouTube will let you know when we put a new video up. But thank you very much for watching. All our audience members, Jay, James, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers.